Morning. Thanks for joining me again on another walk. And didn't manage to get away anywhere this weekend, so woke up on Monday in need of a walk. Big curry last night and everything, so yeah, I needed to walk it off. And it's such a lovely day, but I didn't really know where to go. Not on a particularly early start, so first and foremost I didn't want to drive very far. And then I thought, well, I want somewhere with a few trees because they're nice autumn colours. Maybe a bit of a canal walk. Bit of ascent, bit of uppage to put paid to some of that curry that I ate yesterday. And so here we are. This is East Cheshire. And we've just started the walk from the lake, Poynton Lake car park. I've got an overall route in mind. Heads up towards Windgather, which is the one above Poynton, not the one out in the Goyt Valley, and then back down and along the Macclesfield Canal and back round to the start again. Not entirely sure how many miles it is, but nice walk, lovely day. Sorry about the wind noise already, but yeah, why not stick with me and hopefully bring you some nice views. I will put a link down below to the route on the OS Maps app, but at the moment we're just heading steadily up through woods and farmland up to the Macclesfield Canal, where we turn right towards Higher Poynton. Just crossing the Middlewood Way now, which is the route of the old Marple to Bollington, yeah, Marple to Bollington Railway. Been disused since 1960s, like a lot of these. Probably just under 2 miles in now, and because we've reached the Middlewood Way, we're not far from the canal, because often the railway followed the line of the canal to avoid inclines. So onward. Sorry if I'm squinting, got the sun in my eyes. So we've just hit the Macclesfield Canal now. Turn right towards Higher Poynton. So I'll just admire some of the narrow boats along the way until we get there. And then we head left up towards the back end of Lyme Park. But we only just go inside a short way and then we turn right just after Windgather. Little cafe there at Higher Poynton if you're in need of refreshment. I'm just carrying on now, away from the canal and up towards Windgather, as I said earlier. Right, this is the stretch that burns off those calories, so put me back into it and see if we can shift some of that curry. But even then it's not too bad a climb really at all. It's you know, this is a great walk, Sunday walk for a family or whatever, like, you know, there's nothing to be worried about difficulty wise, but still a lovely walk. Got the jackdaws worrying a sparrowhawk just above me. Okay, only about 100 yards, maybe a little bit more past Windgather and into Lyme Park. You'll see a stand of trees to your right, and then you'll be able to see the line of the footpath just climbing across the hill there. So you want to turn right onto that footpath. A bit windy up here. It's fabulous views out across the Cheshire plain. If you're following me correctly, you should have just come past Lyme Park West Lodge, and then we're just carrying on up the little lane. Short road section now for just about 100 metres before we pick up a path down to our right towards Redacre Farm. Couldn't really film it that well because there was a car coming up behind me, but just in case you miss it, the footpath sign to take you down here towards this Redacre Farm is on the opposite side of the road, pointing down this way, so don't miss it. I think I'm up to about 4.5 miles or so now, but this is the point where we start head back in the direction we came, so I don't know, will it be 9-10 miles? I'll tell you when we get there. The farm is very old and beautiful. The footpath goes right through it. I think it might just cut to the right of it, but I'll try and just grab you some footage as we go past, because there's a lovely arch that goes through the centre of the farm building into the farmyard. I suspect the footpath doesn't go that way though. Yeah, looking at the map, I think the footpath used to go directly through the farmyard, and what they've done is they've just diverted you around the farm just for privacy, and then made a concessionary footpath back down to the old route. So just diverts you for about, you know, 100 yards around and through a field, so easy to follow. canal walk at this time of year. Trees are always beautiful along the canals, and then you've got the leaves in the water and the reflections and everything. Wonderful. If you do need refreshment along the way, I think you've got the windmill at Whitley Green, which is just back that way a little way, and I think it's the Boar's Head in Higher Poynton as we pass back through that way. And I think there's a cafe in Higher Poynton as well, and there's also the one at the boat builder's yard. So plenty of places to stop for a coffee or a refreshing pint if you wish. Not for me today, I'm afraid, because I'm driving. Don't know whether you can see up on the bridge behind me, but a very good turnout for somebody's Ramblers group there. Must be about 20 odd of them. But, luckily I've just managed to get in front of them. Mind you, they could be walking quicker than me, so I'm having a laugh anyway. Right, we're just back on that stretch of canal we walked up this morning, and just heading through Higher Poynton Marina now, and looking to pick up that path on the left to take us back down towards Poynton Lake. Must have had a wedding. Not a bad honeymoon on a narrowboat. That way marker was for Prince's Incline and Middlewood Way. On the way up I saw a few kind of road names and such like that referenced Prince's Incline, and this was all coal mining area around here several decades back, and I'm assuming that Prince's Incline must have taken coal up and down to the canal for loading. I'll have a bit of a Google, see if I can find any references to it and put any additional info up on the screen. Right, just heading back down through the woodland path now on the last leg back to Poynton Lake and the car. That's been a lovely ramble. Mission accomplished. I think I've burned off those calories from my curry, and yeah, very pleasant. Nice up on the moorland up around Windgather, and always nice along the canal at this time of year. So yeah, anyway, as I say, I'll plot the route down below. I think it'll be about 8.5 miles by the time I get back to the van. Very straightforward walk though, so you know, just one for a nice Sunday stroll. But thanks very much for joining me anyway, and no doubt I'll catch you very soon on another video. Cheers now, bye.